We live in dangerous times where men and women have been trained to be stealthy enough to pull off infiltration or theft and breaking into houses. This is not the way I would do this, but I'm trying to play the part of a bad guy, using the silent walking, and I'd have my back a little bit more to the house, but there are some people that are trained enough to listen in on corners of windows, and it's a time where we need to learn how to defend ourselves in our own homes, know the best way to escape from not just fires, but from home invasions. As I mentioned, this is my house, so I would never do this to anybody. I know these skills for survival only, and hope I never have to utilize them. Let's go ahead and move on with the show. Welcome to Ninpo Taijutsu, study of weapons and the method of the body. Too many movements are hard to counter, especially against one that is not trained. This is just kind of having fun with the angles. The body method is how the body moves and doesn't move. With blocking, the motion of reflection can also be used for offense or defense. First set is unsheathing the sword. It's called Aodo in Japanese. In Aodo, you have to, often your thumb will release the sword into a basic side cut about head level. Sheathing back in without looking. Usually the feet come in together. Second set is a reverse grip, close range to the gut, step back and slice. Hiding the sword, they shake the blood and sheath it back in without looking. And this is done by feel. A little more advanced set would be stepping to the side, using the hilt, the blade, for blocking and reflection of the other weapon while maneuvering around, coming up, using the angles to your advantage again. The body method, or the taijutsu, is again how the body moves and doesn't move. This is also realizing that the tool is an extension of your own body, allowing you to unsheath and sheath the sword in a defensive and offensive manner is the idea. Getting used to drawing it into a Seigan no Kamae, or the tip of the blade aimed toward your opponent's eyes, distorts how long the blade might be. Katsumi no Kamae is a sideways. Again, the tip of the blade goes toward your opponent as the sword is sideways. Reverse, hiding it behind you, walking around, and then all of a sudden there's a sword there that arrives out of your body. Element of surprise is used a lot. Element of surprise, as I mentioned, is used a lot, and drawing it smooth down in a position, kind of a taunting position. You can use the blade to reflect the sun. Is kind of what this is for. I'm going to go over to the sun here so you can see that. And it looks like the sun is going away, so better luck next time. At this point, just getting used to the drawing is important to practice. The reverse grip, the body bends, the head comes down on your opponent. Saigon no Kamae, tip of the blade facing your opponent. Katsumi no Kamae, in a reverse way to the people behind you. Just having fun here. And sheathing it up. Let's take a look at how to defend against a sword. The sai was a farm implement, like a lot of the other tools, to defend against a bladed weapon or stick. The prongs can be caught. The weapon can be caught in the prongs while you turn and twist to catch and disarm. Learning how to flow from offense to defense, doing up blocks and strikes at the same time in all directions. Learning how to use these comfortably to catch a weapon is, well, you have to practice it 10,000 times. But so that, it can be second nature. This is true with everything. To get good at it. Sidekick coming in as you catch it. Just getting used to the transitions a lot is what you do a lot with the sais. These are actually very heavy sais. These are battle sais that I have. These are not light. They're like a bunch of iron, basically. Big old heavy pieces of iron in my hands there. It's pretty hard to control them at times unless you practice it. I've gotten comfortable with them. Do a little Hollywood, the spinning and stuff, but they got some implements too, some tactics of double strike, high low, handle, doing it the same way with the handle, getting used to the offense defense of it all. Very effective weapons, tools rather. In the next Ninja Reflections, I will be demonstrating how to roll, learning how to be silent and moving with your footwork is a big part of the survival and how to survive. It's very important.
Breathtaking.